This is Julia Squeezer, and she is 13 feet of Burmese python. Now, let's give these guys a round of applause. They're doing a good job. All right. Now, we hear all kinds of crazy stories about these big snakes. Like there's a guy walking through the jungle. The big snake smells him in the area. The guy starts to run. The snake starts chasing him down. It leaps out of the trees, wraps around the guy's neck, swallows him, and eats him. Well, is that really the way it works? No. This is a big snake, but she can only eat something about 5 times the size of her head. Yeah, you're safe. Now, and the fastest that this thing can move on land is a whopping 1 whole mile an hour. So instead what she'll do is she'll hunt by camouflage. She'll sit there in the leaf litter, blending in
on the planet, and he is the turkey vulture. Gotta say, I love that bald head of his, but I really hope I don't look like him in 10 years. Now, turkey vultures, they get up in the morning, and the first thing they do is spread those big wings and sunbathe. When he's feeling nice and warm, he'll take flight. Now, once up in the air, you'll start to see him do some big, lazy circles. Now, those circles might look lazy, but he is actually working. He's sniffing and smelling for the grossest, disgusting, stinky, rotten things that he can find. And when he finds something totally gross that's been dead for a while, do you know what he says? Yummy, I heard at lunchtime, and he'll fly on down to make a meal out of it. And that's because vultures...
Hi, this is Ruckus, and what is he? Raccoon, you guys are exactly right. I've heard him called all sorts of names though, from the trash pandas, the cat food capers, the bin bandits, the dumpster deviants, and regardless of all those silly nicknames, raccoons happen to be one of the most well-adapted animals on this planet. See, raccoons, they can survive in almost every climate we have here in North America. Some things that help them out. Number one of those hands. See, raccoons have hypersensitive fingertips. Fingertips that are about 6 times more sensitive than yours or mine. That 6 times sensitivity allows them to feel in the creeks and riverways, searching for crawdads and frogs, ones I've seen still be up and looking out for predators. The next thing that helps them out is weirdly their wrists. See, raccoons have these awesome wrists that they can rotate, so they can go up trees head first as well as come down trees head first. Perfectly set up for their arboreal lifestyle.
It's Nova, and what kind of bird is she? Who? I'm just messing with you guys. That's my only owl joke. Yes, this is Nova, and she is the great horned owl. Now, these birds are perfectly set up to fly and hunt at night. Couple things that help her out. Number one, those eyes. Those eyes are so good at seeing at night that if it was so dark out here right now that we couldn't see a single thing, she'd still be able to see just about as well as we can see right now without any problems.
Spike, and he is the North American alligator. Now, the first question that people always seem to ask me is, JoJo, why doesn't he bite you? And you guys know what the answer to that question is? Well, Spike here, he only bites Dodger fans. See, Spike, he's been doing education programs with us for the past 32 years. See, 32 years ago, he was found being kept in a man's bathtub in Los Angeles, and he was taken away, and he's been helping us do programs ever since. But alligators, they are perfectly set up for life in the southern swamps. Everything from his nose being positioned on top of his snout to work like a snorkel, to these amazing spikes that run down his entire body and act like armor and protect him from other alligators. And so many alligators were killed for that skin that we almost lost the largest reptile that we have here in the United States. But you guys know what happens? People got involved. They started protecting the alligators, they protect the alligators' habitats, and now these guys have made such a strong comeback that there are over 2 million alligators in Florida alone. They are thriving once again in our southern swamps. But it's just...
And this is Pocket, the Virginia opossum. These were originally an East Coast animal, but they became widespread around the United States when the railroads were being built. Believe it or not, they were brought state to state to be used as a food source. Now, Pocket here has a home with us because a few years ago, there was a lady driving her car down the road late at night, and she saw a ball of fur dash across the road. Now, she tried to stop, she did, but unfortunately, she hit that ball of fur. And when she got out of her car, she quickly realized that she had hit an opossum.
Now, this little guy, this is Flip, and he is the California desert tortoise. Now, unlike that North American alligator that you guys just met, whose populations were saved from the brink of extinction through human efforts, these awesome little guys actually had their wild populations decimated due to people removing it from the wild to take. This is my favorite animal. I trust him, he trusts me. I know he wants to be with me. You have to know the wild animals belong in nature where they're truly supposed to be.